It's very easy to get rich, everyone. Simply purchase the fucking dip. How is everyone doing? Since you are currently 8% higher, make some noise if you received the 2.7 something XRP 24 hours ago. We are almost at 295. I have something I would want to show you. Donald Trump dropped a bombshell, stating that there will be a boom in the US in 5 to 6 months, essentially at the end of the year, due to all the tariffs. He is currently waiting for a nice close in Q3 and Q4, and I want to show you some things with Ripple and David Schwartz, the CTO. I didn't know that Kraken was an XRP hater, but check this out, guys. A 27 something. We're looking at a 20 cent plus. That's good, I enjoy it. That's simple, really. For those receiving a 20x, 30x, or 50x on Bitunks or BTCC, this is a good closing bail. All of the links are listed below. Proceed if you have no trading or leverage. It's even better, though, if you're adding positions and holding for the long haul. It's Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Today, there isn't much blood visible. It was down yesterday and Saturday. We received 500,000 liquidations. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Repeat it. No, 500 million. There you have it. No, I said. $500 billion. No, Oscar. 500 million milliliters. That's accurate. Liquidations will cost between $4 and $500 million. That can be confusing to many people, isn't it? Since there is a significant financial difference, billions, millions, right? USFY, this is good. Then, on the first day of August, I said, I hope you bought the dip. The following day, Eric Trump, to reiterate, bought the dips because he knew Ethereum would become very popular. Bitcoin will become quite popular, I added. You miss XRP, and I reposted once more, I think, today. It helps, so I hope you purchase the dip. We have this one too. Crack and the founder's alleged abusive behavior are addressed by the CTO of Ripple. I'll investigate that. However, I would like to show you this. Pay attention. Given everything that is going on, where do you envision the boom this nation experiences in 5 or 6 months? Automobile factories are preparing to begin construction. They will be constructed using record numbers. What's happening with the AI thing is insane. Billions, and trillions of dollars are being invested, and it will all begin very soon. It's incredible. We have received investments of about $17 trillion in this nation. And when you see what transpires, we will have a prosperous nation like none we have ever had. When will the boom occur? Is everybody having a good time? They ask. I adore that meme. Please turn on those notification bells, like the video, and think about subscribing to the channel. We are thrilled to have you here, and will keep you informed and up to date because we adore XRP. We enjoy the current state of cryptocurrency, and whether you are buying or trading, I'll show you. You could have easily made money during the more than 10 to 15 hours of green, or you could have simply moved on and waited for a retracement. If I open this, you can see my PowerPoint, and the Lux Algo link is there underneath. A special thanks to one of my best friends, Lux Algo. They created this indicator, which is now mine. This is the buy zone, as I mentioned in one of my earlier films, and it's called PPF. As I mentioned before, this is the purchase zone, and we may simply and calmly witness a significant upside reversal. We are now dealing with the NEO cloud. You can see how we attempt to enter the NEO cloud here, so see if we can get through and ascend. However, after being rejected, we verified a downward price trend before rising once more. Therefore, I'm not claiming that the blood is done. I'm not claiming that the blood has stopped. Could we go up and send it higher now that my PPF indicator has reached a bottom? I'm asking myself that question, and I'm glad to see how everyone is doing, you know, in the lookout. Why? Because you want to be buying the dip and we all want to make money. I was asking around, and now that I'm reading my comments, folks are already predicting that we'll go under less than $2 XRP seems improbable. The reality that everything is related to Russia, submarines, unemployment, FUD, and job reports. Naturally, we also went from 366 to 270. Even though it was less than $1, it was still a significant amount. And it's already back at 290, I mean. In my opinion, XRP and the cryptocurrency sector as a whole are performing incredibly well. Additionally, I was doing some analysis earlier today. I'll show you. Permit me to conceal my entire headgear. I take it that this is the total, 3.60 trillion. Thus, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and all other cryptocurrencies. However, you also have to in total. Ethereum and all other coins make up the total of 2. Thus, Bitcoin is not included. The sum of the 3 altcoins, excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin, is 3. The total 3 is already equal to the total 1, and everything is surpassing the all-time high from 2021 if you do this every month and observe how everything moves. Since it's adding while taking Bitcoin into account, that was passing, correct, total 2, which excludes Bitcoin, indicating that these are altcoins. As you can see, we were close in December but fell short of the $1.71 billion. $3 trillion all-time peak in 2021. We broke in 2024, but if you look at the entire 3, excluding Ethereum, we are currently at 957. So, let's go and determine our pricing range, which is about 20%. We make up over 20% of the whole 2, including Ethereum. We are now, only 20% below our December level, and our all-time high will be 25%. The strong performance of cryptocurrencies is a clue that there is a gap that has to be filled, and that it will soon return to those levels. Therefore, you are buying a dip. You're not purchasing the highest priced cryptocurrency ever. Thus, a distinct viewpoint. This applies to everyone except Bitcoin, because it's not a cryptocurrency. And this applies to everyone but Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Were the other 2? Therefore, it goes without saying that we are not purchasing the best deal ever, because it will be disastrous if we ever return to less than $1 trillion. You will not enjoy the fact that people will be liquidated. Links are below. Guys, come. Hang out with me on BTCC. As a reminder, I'm constantly exchanging, and we adore him. I'm constantly working to position myself favorably. It's been a while since I showed you. And you can get some, thoughts, opinions, and questions if you're in my trade group on Telegram or my Discord, which is free. People, we're just trying to build a stronger community. And a special thanks to all of my mods and the staff there. Simply click to sign up and enter your email address and password. In addition, we have Weeks, Bitunks, Binks, and Crypto.com. Guys, give them a shout out. Show him some affection. Everything is well there. Finally, folks, I located the tweet in which he asked, "Is he a Ripple hater?" According to my memory, he has a rather more ambiguous relationship with Ripple. That is, I believe so. Despite being an early investor, he never seemed to be a big supporter. Other than primarily siding with Jet, I don't remember him being very anti-Ripple. Against Chris in this split because, well, Chris and, Jed and you were Jed, and against Chris. So Chris Larson said that Jed and Chris are some of the XRPL founders, right? Well, obviously, they know what's going on with you from the beginning of the entire Ripple organization, but it doesn't really matter what they think right now. Everything will be okay. However, you do notice some headlines. And it's all in good humor, I'm sure of it. David is aware that there are more significant issues to be concerned about than drama. That drama is quite old. I appreciate everyone watching. I'll see you later. An update has been sent to you. We're keeping an eye on the lines. Well done if you purchase the dip. Watch it. Change is possible.